about the primary. I got it, right? How are you, sir? Like the primary.
job, dancers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you again so much for being here. I can't tell you what it feels like and how much it means to us to be able to be performing in front of audience members again. We've missed you so much. Those that we know and those that we don't, we're so appreciative that you're here sharing this moment with us. So thank you very much. The piece that you just saw was a piece from 2018, and we were just talking about how small the dance community is, and one of the dancers that you'll see in the next company, Wade Watson, actually designed those costumes. So it's very exciting. Yeah, so it's good. You have that, like, you come from, and modern dance is like the namings of names of names of names, and so who you come from, where you go, really matters. So we keep that legacy going, we keep that pushing, and it's really exciting. What you're gonna see next actually has yet to be premiered. So this is a lot of firsts for us with this audience, so I hope that you enjoy. It's a solo from a piece called Rites of Renaissance. It's about the Harlem Renaissance and the current Black Renaissance that we're in, and the conversation between the two of them. It's a solo danced by Tracy Dunbar, and the words that you hear are the dancer's words, so those that he's dancing to his own voice. I want to just again appreciate how much of a wonderful audience you are. Sometimes dance audiences are very polite. You do not need to be polite. You can hoop and holler and get all the feels out because we're here and we're together and it's amazing. So please don't be behaved like, you know, it's a back and forth. Thank you. Yeah, it's a back and forth. So we can feel you. So, you know, go ahead and give it whatever you feel like you need to do because we're here, we're together, we're in Queens, and it's going down. So I'm excited. Thank you.
Feeling uninhibited, ready to make art, and being unapologetic about what it is that I want to say. Not having to fit into anyone else's box. Not having to fit into anyone else's box. Not having to fit into anyone else's box. The education of what I knew and I understood as being Black in America. Our history started with slavery, and from my understanding and my education at that point, we had nothing prior to that. Seeing them on screen and saying, oh wow, you can be openly gay, a professional, have friends, be in a relationship, and be happy, and be happy, see yourself, and be happy, you see who you are represented in front of you, you get validation, and you believe all the things that you want and all the things that you want to do can happen because you see it. All of the cards have been stacked against us. All the systems have been created not to help us prosper. But with all of that, we are still here, we are still living, we're still thriving. Linking it back to the Harlem Renaissance, you know, in the 1920s, and now we are in the 2020s. And it's the centennial of the Harlem Renaissance, essentially, and I think things always cycle back. It's one of those things where we all know it to be true, and we all know that it's there, but once it's spoken out into the ether and once it's visible, it sort of rattles you a little bit, it sort of shakes you, and it just sort of affirms all of those thoughts that we know already to be true. The sheer resilience of my people, the sheer resilience of my people, the sheer resilience of my people, the sheer artists and people who had to overcome so much adversity to just create so much beauty and art and just in life in general is just so incredibly inspiring. Being a Black creative during this time of this sort of Black Renaissance, this resurgence, and from a very early age I had a very extreme realization of my otherness, and that I was different from everyone else that was around me. And very early on I came to realize that my otherness, my Blackness sort of separated me from the pack. Really trying to understand after all this time how we got here and how we are still here. I myself had to do a lot of unlearning and relearning. So I just went into research. I wanted to discover more about myself and more about who I was, not just as a Black male, but as a Black queer male, and what that meant and who were those figures in our history. Because for me, learning about Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Rosa Parks back in elementary school, it was great, but I knew something deep inside of me, like, this can't be it. It can't just start at slavery. Our history cannot just start at slavery and end by being a starving child in Africa. Right? There had to be more to the story. There had to be more to the story. There had to be more to the story.
Wonderful, Tracy. That was so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so I have one more piece that I'm going to show you. And this piece I'm really excited about. We premiered this piece, I feel like right before COVID, and we were like, we're going to tour this piece, and like only the people in that theater on that day saw this piece. And now you all. So we're really excited. This is the start of like relaunching this piece. And one of the things that I changed the whole program around to include this piece because the composer of this piece is a Queens girl. Like this is the first time that she's playing her music in Queens. Is that true? So Erica, come up, let's talk about it. Like Miss Queens herself. All right.
Oh, it's so amazing to be here. I'm super thrilled. Like, I was telling Tiffany, I used to be in Jamaica Avenue going to Coliseum, like, not that long ago. And that was, like, being here and sharing my work that is very much a part of growing up here. I grew up in Hollis, and it's, all right. And it's just, this piece is the culmination of park jams, it's a culmination of hearing people playing music in their backyards. It's a total dedication to New York, and I'm so proud to have grown up here. I'm so proud that this piece gets to premiere here. I'm so proud that I get to work with Tiffany and her amazing dancers. I'm beside myself, so I really hope that you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for coming. It really is amazing to be out here and have people watch our work. So thank you.
bigger and bolder and rougher and tougher. In other words, sucker, there is no other. I'm the one and only dominator. I'm the one and only dominator. I'm bigger and bolder and rougher and tougher. In other words, sucker, there is no other. I'm the one and only dominator. I'm the one and only dominator.
So beautiful. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for being our first audience. This is our first performance. So we have been, cooped up like everyone else. So this feels amazing. Thank you for being our first audience. If you took video or anything, please tag us. It's EMERGE125. There's an E and a 125 on Instagram because we just changed our name. We just had our name announcement 2 days ago. So if you could help us spread the word and let people know that we're back. We have many performances all throughout June, all next weekend, all the following weekend, and then a digital premiere at Harlem Stage the week after. But I just have so much gratitude for you, for my dancers, for Greg. I've waited to be on a program with the next company for, it feels like, all of my life. So a lot is going on today, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful performance. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy.